How does that make you feel? You pissed about it? You don't want anybody to come fix our balconies? Yeah, so our building's getting our balconies redone. They're like refinishing it, repainting it, and also, and this one's important, they're tightening up the bolts. That's a good thing.
If I leave without goodbyes, it's 'cause I love.
I'm taking you on an ultimate Chicago tour day, and here's some details about the day. Number one, we're going to 10 different spots, and almost all of them are free. We only had to spend money at one of the spots, our lunch spot, and it was under $13, so this is still like the cheapest Chicago day you can do. Number two, the Bean is closed, so I don't want to hear about it in the comments. How you can do a Chicago tour and not even go to the Bean? It's not my fault, talk to the city. Number three, I tried to put a healthy balance on this list of places that you're going to know. Places that you're gonna see and think, oh, of course that's gonna be on a Chicago tour guide list, and places that some local Chicagoans might not even know about, but they're all amazing and everyone needs to know about these places. At number four, we gotta talk about this guy. Yeah, so this guy is Councilman Mike, and if you've been watching the vlog, then you know that I made Councilman Mike's campaign video. Now one of my like 5 jobs that I need to be able to make a living doing this stuff in Chicago is to help make social media content for Councilman Mike. So today when we're going to these 10 awesome things, we're actually doing that for Councilman Mike, and I just get to bring you guys along. So if you want to do me a favor and go follow Councilman Mike's Instagram account, that would be awesome. The guy who this is a brainchild of is like an amazing playwright and created a sitcom show and was a head writer for like one of the biggest television shows in history. So I am going to be doing some really cool stuff with this guy, and you should definitely follow along. But we've got places to be, so let's go meet up with the team today. We're meeting up with Lisa, who's the producer of the project that's helping out today, and also with Lindsay, who's this amazing puppeteer. She actually helped out on the Councilman Mike campaign video, and she actually just got back in town less than a week ago from Singapore because she's doing a touring puppet show, or just got done doing a touring puppet show. But anyways, we got a cruise, so let's go meet up with them.
Long distance van driving in the waning day, feeling absolute heartache in the purest way.
All right, guys, we're at our first spot. We're at Wrigley. That's where we're taking the puppet first. We got our little 3-person crew here, and yeah, we're gonna rock and roll. And oh yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, Councilman Mike counts, obviously. All right, so we're gonna get some footage of Councilman Mike right here in front of the marquee. There, you see it. Let's do that, and then we'll keep the day cruising. Here we go. All right, we did some quick shots in front of the marquee with Councilman Mike, and also just some quick commentary on Wrigley. If you're ever in this area, I mean, you guys know, this is just filled with awesome bars and restaurants, and they've done a really good job of adding some really good restaurants over right across the street. There's some pretty solid spots, so this is kind of a must visit. I mean, you don't come to Chicago and not check out Wrigley, I feel like. It'd be a fool's move. We're gonna cruise to our next spot, a place that I know a lot of people, there's a lot of my friends I've talked to in Chicago who've never heard of this wonderful statue I'm gonna take you guys to. We'll head to the next joint. Let's cruise. Okay, so we're at the next spot. This place is amazing. Shit fountain, an actual fountain designed to look like dog shit. The story behind it is essentially supposed to like remind neighbors the importance to clean up after your dogs, a major issue in any big city. But yeah, we're gonna get some footage here. Apparently Google Maps calling this Last Village. It must be like a subsection neighborhood I haven't heard of. Kind of like the Wicker Park-ish area. The Ukrainian village is kind of in the area too. But yeah, shit fountain, you're gonna get a kick out of this. It's so silly and goofy. But let's get some footage of Councilman Mike here.
Do me this solid if you would, pretty lady, please grab
grab your martini and meet me on the balcony. I prepared a light show, you could fake a melody. We could argue over where and when the cymbal hits should be.
All right, we've got the footage that we needed from shit. Oh, there he is. We got the Councilman Mike footage we needed from in front of Shit Fountain over right there. Definitely come check this out. It's such a weird little like Chicago thing, and Councilman Mike approved. So you know, what more do you need to know? Now we're gonna take you to another thing that I am always surprised at how many Chicago folks don't know about. Yoko Ono's got a statue-like installation at Jackson Park, so we're gonna cruise down there and check it out. This is gonna be our longest drive of the day. Let's get cruising.
Warm blood spills from my eyes, 'cause I've got love, too much love.
Okay, we're at the next spot. Whoa, it got real bright there. All right, we're at Jackson Park now. We've got to take a little hike over to this island where Yoko Ono's got her sky landing statue installed, our little installation. So we'll, which by the way, if you're ever on like kind of more of the south side of Chicago, Jackson Park is beautiful and very close to Hyde Park. A great place to kind of come in. There's a lot of stuff just in this general area that a lot of like north side Chicagoans are too lazy to come down to this area, and it's beautiful and fantastic, and there's a lot of good nature. So don't be a Chicagoan who just stays on one half. Oh, there's the Phoenix, right? Like right across the way, isn't that Garden of the Phoenix? Yeah, the Garden of the Phoenix, which is this little like Japanese garden right over there, is beautiful. So take advantage of the fact that you live in Chicago and see the whole city and don't just stay on one little quadrant. That's my TED Talk for today. Now let's go find this Yoko Ono statue.
From my eyes, 'cause I've got love, too much love to hide.
All right, the bridge we were hoping to take was closed down, so we're just hoofing around. We're guessing our way there. I think we're going the right way. We'll see.
'Cause I've got love, too much love to hide.
Fun fact for you guys, this little construction over there, that's gonna be the Obama's presidential library, building that out. So a little cool Chicago fun fact for you.
In you, can you hear it now? The echo is fading, but it's still pretty loud. Will you take your silence down and slide it over to me? Won't you say it out loud?
Okay, we're in Jackson Park. We got obviously Councilman Mike back there. This is Yoko Ono's, look at him checking. Yoko Ono built this big statue. It's called Sky Landing. It's really pretty. It's kind of interesting. And then we're going to head, we just shot with him by the way. Now we're gonna head back right behind the Sky Landing is the Garden of the Phoenix, which I've been to before, and it's absolutely beautiful. You guys will see why it's so pretty. It's like a Japanese garden in the middle of Jackson Park, and it's gorgeous. So I'm excited to show you guys. Let's cruise on in there. This is the type of stuff the Garden of the Phoenix has. Just adorable little waterfalls. And then if you look back this way, I'll take you guys over. There's like this cute little bridge over here. And when I was telling you this is a Japanese garden, this is just, you don't find stuff like this in Chicago. All right, now more footage with Councilman Mike. Make sure you guys go follow Councilman Mike's Instagram and Facebook page, by the way. Fun content coming.
Open my window in the day, try and catch a breeze, try and catch some light on a thirsty face. In a straight backbent among their records. Ours is not yet here, it's not yet born. We don't have the money, but I have a little time, I have a little life.
All right, guys, this is the Garden of the Phoenix. They got this beautiful little cute bridge, this just amazing area. The trees are beautiful. It's just great wildlife. You don't find, I mean, also some koi fish in here hanging about. But we just finished all the Council Mike stuff. Now we're getting ready to head to the next spot, which I think is a cool downtown mural. We got the team over here. I think it's a cool downtown. We'll find out, TBD, but I think we're gonna go to a cool mural in downtown Chicago, kind of in the South Loop area. So let's kick it to the next spot.
He is hauling, hauling heavy load. If he only knew to let it go.
In a venue in Ohio, I was asked about my plans by one of my best friends. She said, how long will it take? How long till it breaks you apart? 'Cause it surely will.
He is hauling, hauling heavy load. If he only knew to let it go.
Seems to come up more often in the collapse of my.
All right, we're at the next cool spot. Just this cool, giant, massive mural. There he is. You guys seeing this? This is something that Chicago has really cool, like just street art murals. You can find a ton of that around Chicago. And this is the particular one that we want to take Council Mike today to. So that's the one I'm taking you guys to. And also, if you guys come here, just food for thought, there is a great, my favorite breakfast spot in the entire city. 11 City Diner, oh, I'm sorry, my favorite breakfast sandwich in the city. 11 City Diners, badass breakfast sandwich. It's ridiculously priced. It's $17, but it's phenomenal. So if you want to come check out a cool Chicago mural, this bad boy right there, and then get a delicious breakfast sandwich, you can head down to the South Loop and do that. All right, well, we're gonna finish getting some pictures and a little bit of video with the legend Councilman Mike right there, and then we'll be on to our next spot, which is Buckingham Fountain. Classic Chicago spot, gotta hit it up. Let's cruise.
It's alright. You don't need to know. Sun in your eyes.
All right, guys, we're at the next spot, Buckingham Fountain, and as you can see, it's really shooting off a spout here. So here's the deal. Every hour, on the hour for the first 10 minutes, it does this like super spout. So we're here at 1 on the dot, so it'll be like this till like 1:10. So if you want to see the big boy, come on the hour marker. But this place is just beautiful. It's a great spot to see like the entire kind of skyline of downtown. You can get like a really, really good view of it. And plus the lakes right there. So you can kind of walk down to the lake, see all the sailboats and everything. If you happen to have a puppet with you that you're trying to get a bunch of photos of, I mean, there's nothing better. All right, so next up, one of my favorite free places to go to in Chicago, particularly downtown Chicago, the Chicago Cultural Center, and we're gonna go check out the 3rd largest Tiffany glass dome in the world. And there's also a bunch of great stuff in the Chicago Cultural Center. Let's go.
It don't matter where you're going. Like kites by the ocean. Let's go fly. Your eyes sparkle like a sea.
Alright guys, so we're at our next spot, the Chicago Cultural Center. This big, beautiful beast. We just, the train's going by in the background. We just got some footage with Councilman Mike on the bull here and some fun facts I found out, which by the way, I found this from 77 Flavors of Chicago, another great social media account to check out. They have a bunch of like history and fun facts about Chicago, and they told me that the bull's eyes are different, like Chicago landmarks, so I'll show you guys real quick. We've got, I believe this is the Picasso statue or structure, and then I think this, is that the water tower maybe? I don't know exactly, you'll have to check out the 77 Flavors of Chicago Instagram page to figure out what the exact answer is to what monuments those are. But we're gonna head into the Chicago Cultural Center. It's free to go in. They've got an art exhibit on the top floor. It's just really cool and beautiful, great architecture. Let's go check it out.
I'm gonna come there and go back.
So this is like the first little stop in the Chicago Cultural Center, but this glass dome right here, this is the third largest Tiffany glass dome in the world, and I think it's really pretty, and I think everything about the Chicago Cultural Center is pretty. We're gonna get a shot with the Councilman Mike here, but we're also gonna head upstairs. I'm sure that's where the free art exhibit is, so we'll pop up there.
Like kites by the ocean. Let's go fly.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little quiet in here because we're in an art exhibit. This is the top floor of the Chicago Cultural Center, and they've got this is free to the public. There's always changing art exhibits in here. Right now it's a photography exhibit, and unfortunately, this room over here is closed, but usually there's a whole second section that's just like honestly a beautiful like architectural room that they usually put more art. Yeah, this is one of the best free things you can do in downtown Chicago, guaranteed. But now, we gotta go get some food for old Councilman Mike. He's not gonna come to Chicago and not have any, you can't have no food, so we're going on absolute classic Portillo's. Let's go get it.
I've started a new beginning, suspiciously like the old one. Only this time I'm ready. In my vessel.
Alright guys, we're at the next spot for Councilman Mike. We're eating first. We had to take him to Portillo's, which is absolute classic. We're at the River North location. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice try, onions. You're not escaping me. Alright, check this out. This is the Maxwell Street Polish. I think this is the best representation of Chicago bun dog. Chicago dogs are great, but the Maxwell Street Polish is special. And this is what Councilman Mike's gonna be feasting on. I mean, look at this. It's sticking out the end, I love that. Delicious. All right, I'm gonna finish featuring on this, and we're gonna grab one for Councilman Mike, and then we're gonna get some footage of him. So I'll check back in with after that. All right, we just got done filming with Councilman Mike. We're getting ready to cruise. This is his Maxwell Street Polish, but I'm so hungry, so. Portillo's is awesome. All right, last spot for the day. We're gonna go hit up one of the local beaches. I think we're gonna go more north. We were gonna go to North Avenue Beach, but parking's just a nightmare. So I think we're gonna go up to like Montrose or Foster Beach. Another cool spot for Councilman Mike. Let's cruise.
A final voyage, just to pick
make up a few things when I muster my courage. I left the car on running. In the case that I hear cavalry coming. On the reason to leave and let you have it. Let you have it. I need a reason to kick you like a bad.
All right, guys, we are at the last spot of the day. Chicago's beaches. If you guys didn't know, there is like, how many miles of beach do you think is here? It's like 10 miles of, it's ridiculous. So we're up north on like the Montrose Beach. It goes all the way. This whole thing follows all the way to downtown. It's one of like, everyone in Chicago obviously knows about it, but I think it's one of those things people outside of Chicago don't know how great Chicago's beaches are. So we're gonna do a quick little shot with Councilman Mike and then we're cruising out of here. That's it for the day. Make sure you guys go follow Councilman Mike on Instagram to see this fun content we're making. And I'm gonna hit you guys with another video next week. I'll see you guys later. More Councilman Mike stuff coming all year. Peace.
Do me this solid if you would, pretty lady. Please grab your martini and meet me on the balcony. I prepared a light show, you could fake a melody. We could argue over where and when the symbol